All right, we're back. 2023 felt like a week off, but I guess it was 6, and here we are once again, starting with the Sentry Tournament of Champions. Can't say I'm too thrilled about it, but how you feeling about it, Blake?
The TOC or in general? Because in
I'm
general,
happy
I
in
feel
general.
like shit.
Yeah, I feel like shit too.
My house has been on the sickness train the last 2 weeks, so we've been battling strep flu the whole nine. But hey, golf's back, and I'm here. I'm battling through it for you, battling through the conditions, and hopefully get a winner. But yeah, this tournament's tough. This tournament's real tough.
I don't even think I bet it last year. I don't remember even watching it last year. I don't think we had anybody in it. I'm pretty sure we didn't bet in it. Like, I wouldn't be betting this tournament if I didn't have like a boatload of pressure from everybody to give content for it, because I keep getting shit from everybody, and then like we're trying to ramp up different things with Action Network and all these other things that want me to do all these different things this year. So like, I have no choice but to fucking bet this thing. So I'm in for you guys, but it's against my will. I just want you guys to know that.
Yeah, I feel like I bet Sunjay every year here the last 2 years. I don't know. Golf off season I enjoyed though. I know it wasn't that long, but it was a
It
good
was
break,
nice.
good 6-week break over the holidays, and yeah, I wish it was 1 week longer and we opened with the Sony. But hey, you got to go to Hawaii. You got to go for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is why I can't get into live as much as I don't hate the idea of it, and I have no, moral objections. It's just the fact that it's no cut, small field. I don't enjoy it. I want to enjoy it. I just don't. A lot of what I do is betting and DraftKings, and you can't really, and small field, no cuts make both those things suck. So that's why I can't
Yeah.
really enjoy it.
But hey, we're back for the next 8 months, right? It's good to be back. We got our we launched our website. That's good.
Website is great.
Sent out the course history for this tournament on that website. If you guys, the links on the Twitter sphere. If you need it, click on the link, click on the weasel, and get all the good stuff.
So we're here every Monday for the next 8 months.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, let's hope we do it with a lot of money in our pocket to start this week. What else about the off season? Anything that kind of caught your eye in the last 6 weeks that we didn't get a chance to talk about?
Yeah, sure. I'll start with Tiger.
Yeah.
He had some interesting few weeks. Pulled out of what was the event he pulled out of? The Hero.
Yep.
With plantar fasciitis, and then he played the next week in the match. I had the match on with him and Rory versus JT and Spieth. I didn't hear any of the commentary. I was at a party, but it was on. It looked pretty cool. The night golf thing. I thought that was pretty cool. What'd you think?
I didn't watch a second of it. I didn't give a fuck at all.
Yeah, those matches aren't really that interesting. But the
No.
night golf aspect was probably the coolest part of it.
Yeah.
And then the following week, we got him and Charlie at the PNC. I didn't really watch much of that. Saw a few shots from Charlie. That's about it. But golf-wise, I feel like Tiger, he can hit the shots. He just can't walk.
That's what he says. Is that true, though? Was he hitting the shots?
I thought he was hitting the shots at the PNC.
Yeah.
From the highlights, at least. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe he can.
Obviously, the PNC isn't really doesn't require much, but.
And he was taking a cart.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. You can't walk. So if you can't walk, you're not going to win on the PGA Tour.
Right, but it's not just can't walk. It's then how does your body react after you are walking? Like hitting the shots is different.
Right. That's what I mean. He can hit the shots. He can't walk, so he's not going to be able to win.
Is he ever going to win again?
I can't ever count him out, but I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I'm going to say no, too. I hope he does. If he does, I would gladly sacrifice all my bets for it to happen.
Yeah. You surprised I said no?
No, not really. It just seems like the obvious answer right now.
Yeah. Father time and injuries.
Yeah, he's old, man. 47 now.
If he never got injured or in a car accident, he'd be up there.
Yeah.
think he would have broke the record?
I think probably. But he said, the injury started young, like, and they were just relentless.
Yeah.
I think the lifting shit. It's the lifting shit.
Yeah. Yeah. When do we see him?
Riviera?
Does he play Riv?
I think so.
I don't know. I want to believe that, but can't walk. He still walks with a limp. Is he ever not going to have a limp?
No, never.
He just doesn't have a real leg, right?
It's a real leg. There's just like rods and shit in it, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, whatever. Is what it is, man. He's pretty much done. Hope just to see him even in contention again would be nice.
A couple other things. Masters invites went out. All the live guys got invited, as we all expected.
Yep.
Will the other majors follow suit? I think there was 16 live guys that qualified. Obviously, like 6 or 7 of them are qualified for life, but then there's others that were met other criteria, like a Neiman, Louis, those types.
Gooch, yeah.
Which those guys won't get in after this year, but based on qualifications now.
Do you think that could change the qualifications going forward?
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know if it's good or bad for live, but
yeah, I mean, if they're not in next year, the field's going to be pretty weak.
The Masters isn't going to change. Like, they're never going to ban DJ or Phil, right?
No, they're not going to. No, I think the only way it changes is in a positive way. Like, is there another criterion method to get the Neimans of the world in?
Oh, so like if you're top
another
10
category
on the live, if you're top 10 on the live tour or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you think
so?
The
other majors follow suit?
Yeah, I think it's just the same. No one's going to change the criteria to specifically exclude live guys.
So what was up with the whole meeting they had? Recently, this was like in like December or late. I think it was around the Hero. They had a meeting with all 4 majors in Monahan.
I mean, it could have been Monahan trying to persuade them to do something, and they probably said, like, we can't change the current qualification system.
Monahan's a real piece of shit.
Yeah, I think his days are numbered.
I hope so.
I heard something. Who was saying this, that the FedEx Cup in 3 years is going to be like 52 million?
Really? What is it now? Isn't it like 45 already?
No, 52 to the winner.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, something like that. I guess it's going up each of the next 4 years.
Wow. And nobody gives a fuck.
No. Like, they're saying, it doesn't matter what money, it matters what legacy, but let's just throw more money at it. That'll fix it.
Exactly.
Another thing, too, for me, this live thing, I'm going to have a little trouble getting up for the season more because, like, most of my favorite players are all on live.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was just looking at my major bets, and they're all live guys.
It's not even about love and live. It's like these are the guys I loved before already, and I'm not going to change how I feel about them, like, because they're on live. So I still like them. That's just what it is. I'm not going to immediately hate a guy because he decided to go, even though I wish they were on the PGA Tour.
Yeah, you still got Rahm.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Oh, you like Vic?
Yeah, Vic and Rahm, I guess.
Any other guys you like to the left?
No.
Come on, you like Rory, don't you?
I did. For a long time, I did. I still like his game. I just I don't know.
JT?
I like JT. Yeah.
So that's a bunch of money.
Yeah, but my favorite guys, I mean.
No, your favorite player in the world's still on the PGA.
Rahm, yeah. But then
no,
you got.
Not Rahm. There's another guy. Fitz. You're the biggest Fitz guy out there.
I am a big Fitz guy. Hey, I do remember vividly having a conversation with you saying I think he still hasn't reached his prime yet. He still needs more time before he won. And you said he's played fucking for 10 years or whatever it was. But I always believed in him.
Yeah. When are we getting the next round of defects that we've been waiting for?
I originally thought it was going to be the week after TOC because you and I were kind of talking about how I thought there might be some guys who are waiting till the week after, but then you were kind of saying how like everyone who's rumored to go really isn't playing. Cantlay's the only one. So I don't know if that's still the case or not, but I still think after TOC was kind of the timetable I was looking at.
So why wouldn't they play all of January?
It's a good question.
Live
Maybe
doesn't start till mid-February, right?
Yeah, but I think they'd probably want to get some things sorted out before then. I don't know if they're going to join the week before, right?
No, that's what they did last year. Cam play the tour and then join.
Yep. When's the Liv's first event? February, early or late?
Let me look it up.
And I wonder if there's a big event, like if they want to play, I don't know, Riviera or Torrey or something.
Mayakoba, February 24th to the 26th.
Mayakoba, February. Oh, okay. Yeah, Liv Mayakoba. That's
You know
funny.
what? I wish the PGA fall Liv's thing and had their schedule start. Live schedule started. Just
I know.
avoid football completely. Like, wow, why isn't that your business plan?
It's because they just want too many tournaments.
I don't get it.
All these sponsors to keep happy and shit. You got 50 tournaments.
Yeah, I know there's reasons, but it's just.
I like a lot of terms. I wouldn't want it to start in February. I just want it to start next week with that Sony event.
Yeah, no, as a golf fan, I like it.
Yeah, but why would they? Yeah, that's a good question. But yeah, I guess. So yeah, anything else with Liv? So yeah, Liv guys. Is there anyone else you think is going?
I don't know. Cantlay, Mito. Who else? Peters. Is there anybody else?
Munoz, maybe.
Yeah, Munoz. I can see him going. I mean, all the internationals. I don't know why they wouldn't be going.
If nobody goes, they're fucked, right?
What do you mean fucked?
Like they need to capitalize on what they did last year. They can't just do everything they did last year and all of a sudden sign nobody this year. Like then it just fizzles.
I still have guys though. Like, is Cantlay really going to move the needle?
No, but it's going to move the needle in just one fucking kidney shot to the PGA again, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I just think they need one more blow. If they really want to capitalize, they need to.
Well, hopefully they get it.
Yeah. I don't know if I hope they get it or not. I'm not going to say that. But anything else off season?
You want to talk about our just quick on our future bets for some of the majors we've made?
Yeah. Yep.
Masters. Have you made anything?
Sung J 50, Finau 50.
Fuck, where'd you get Finau 50?
I thought I told you at the time, but I looked through my messages. I couldn't find it. I don't know where. I don't know. It was right after he won, but it was up there for a couple of weeks.
It's a fucking great number, man.
Yeah.
I got no Masters bets.
It was a back end site. No, that's it. No, you got nothing.
Nothing on the Masters.
Because one, there has been odds up a lot, but two, they've been they're not hanging shit for the Masters.
I know. Not even for live guys. DJ's like 16.
I know. I wish they would just give us something.
Give me a 20 on Weasel and I'm in.
Me too.
PGA, which is held at Oak Hill, right? Is that what
Yep.
it's called? In New York. The only bet I've made is Bryson, 44-1.
Yeah, I made that. We made that last year. 44 on Bryson. Will it be better when the time comes? Who knows? If Bryson starts playing better, maybe not.
He's got to stop playing better, right?
Yeah, doesn't he like Fazio?
Yeah, that wasn't that a Fazio course? That one that him and Cantlay dueled at?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The BMW there. Yeah. I like that. Anything else for the PJ? Did we bet anything for that?
We were talking about it, but I don't think I pulled any triggers.
I know we're looking at Brooks.
Yes, yeah, that's right. But
But he
remember,
was only
you
30.
mentioned it was more of a plotter's course. That's why.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, why do we bet Bryson that?
Yeah.
Right? Because didn't you say Duffner won and Furyk?
Duffner and Furyk were dueling like the top 5. But DJ was in the top 6, and then there were some other guys. But over the years, yeah, it's been a plotter's course.
Yeah. And then U.S. Open, which is at L.A. Country Club. Really looking forward to this U.S. Open. I've made a number of bets. They're all live guys, all 4. But at least they're the good live guys.
Yeah.
Got DJ at 32 to 1 and at 25 to 1. Bet it a couple times. I think you joined me on that too.
Yeah, I bet it probably 6 different times.
Okay. What's your best number?
I want to say 28. Where'd you get that 32?
I got 32. I forget the site. I was shocked.
I think my best is 28, I want to say, but
Okay, then I bet Brooks at 38 and 40.
yeah, I bet Brooks at 40.
Neiman I took at 40.
That's a new one. Yeah, I joined you on that.
And then Bryson at 76, which could be an amazing number.
It could be. LA, he's he's
from. Yeah.
Yeah.
With those 4, they're all classical U.S. Open guys, so I have no problem with any of those 4. Those 4 and Rahm are probably the only guys I want to be on.
Especially because the card starts at like 30. We get DJ 30, Brooks 40, Bryson 70.
Yeah.
Neiman 40. Like, you can still fit anything that you really want. I got a 28. Let me see. 28. Yeah. 76. Yep, those are the numbers I have.
And then the Open, which is at Liverpool.
Yep.
Just DJ 26.
Same. I got DJ at, I got it right here. Yeah, 26-33.
So if you haven't really noticed, we're all in on Dustin Johnson this year.
Yeah, and we bet a guy for $5,000. Him against Scheffler in the majors.
Yeah, Dustin Johnson, 32 plus 32.75 U.S. Open. SH.
Yep. Wow, that's fucking good.
So the golf world will explode if a live guy wins a major. It's going to be great.
It will. You know what? At the Open, I really want to bet Adam Scott. I think Adam Scott's going to win the Open. I really do. But all I'm seeing right now is 66. I feel like we deserve a little better than that.
Why do you like Scott so much?
I just think it's a good. I think he can still win another major. I like the fact that he got Williams on the bag again.
Yeah.
And won a major with him. I think he's playing really well. He played well at that Australian Open. I just think he has another good run left in him. I think his schedule is going to be good this year. I think he can still win the Masters or an Open. I don't think he can win the other two, but I think he just has the game, and he's putting it much better now. He's still young enough. I just think he has one more in him. I think the Open's a good spot for him. He was top 8 there when I was there in 2015.
Isn't it really tough?
Yeah, can play tough, especially if it's windy. Like, the winner will be maybe single digits, so I like that for him too.
Where did Hideki finish that year?
2015.
Was he in there?
Or 2014? I don't think he was. Rory won by a couple of shots, but DJ was up there after like 2 rounds. I think he was within 1 after 36 or something like that.
Yeah, man. DJ's a great Open player.
He is. It's like he's so great at the Open. He's so great at the U.S. Open. Like, he can win those 2 or the Masters anytime for the next 7 years.
Yeah. Can't believe he hasn't won an Open yet. There was never really a time he was like gonna win. He never really choked an Open. He choked a PGA and he choked a U.S. Open.
Yep. So after round one, Rory was 6 under. And then you had a big group of guys at 4 under. You had Brooks, Sergio, Adam Scott. After the second round, Rory was 12 under. DJ was second at 8 under.
Wow.
And then you had a big group there. You had Sergio up there still. Molly was up there still. I was thinking we'll bet Molly too, like 150 to 1.
Molly could have a big year. I actually should have told you to write about Molly in your predictions.
I should have, yeah.
I think he's gonna get on the Ryder Cup.
I think he will too. I did write that in there.
Did you?
Because I said the European Cup was gonna European win, and then I said I think he'll be on the team inside the thing. Thanks for reading though.
That's sneaky gonna be like a big deal for him to get on the team.
Oh, definitely. That's why I think he's gonna play well early. Like maybe he could win Farmers or something, or Pebble.
Amex.
Yeah, or Amex.
He always plays those California events well. Remember?
He does. Yeah, I'd love to be on him at 100 to 1 at all of them.
Yeah.
Remember,
we were last year.
We weren't. He was like peaking. He was really starting to play well. Then remember he topped that ball.
I think that was Farmers.
Yeah, that was awful. But at the end of the day here, DJ was third at Royal Liverpool behind Rory and Ricky, tied with Sergio going to the final round. Scott was right there too at 6 under. He was T7. So Scott finished T5. Yeah. So those guys were all in it. I'd probably bet Sergio too if he could get in. I don't think he can get in though.
How could he? He's not exempt for the Open.
No, I don't know why would he be. I was talking to Rob Bolton about it actually. I asked him. He said he doesn't think he'll. As of now, there's no exemptions that he knows of. That would get Sergio in. It says unless something happens with the OWGR and its impact on LIV, I don't think he's in yet. The RNA is scheduled to release the guys exempt in February.
It's gonna be big as that February lawsuit. If the LIV guys win, they're gonna be able to play on the Euro Tour, and that'll gain them points. That could be a big deal for the European Tour. I think the European Tour wants to lose that so the LIV guys can play.
They should. It'd be the best thing for them.
Right?
They should just say like grease them. Feel like just make us lose, dude. Make it seem like we didn't want them to play. Well, all right, I guess we can move on to this shit event.
Yeah, there's 30 minutes of us not giving a fuck about the TOC.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you got for a course preview?
All right, you got Kapalua Plantation course. It's a par 73, 7,500 yards. It seems a little long based on 7,500, but it really isn't, considering there are 5 par 5s and the elevation. Elevation makes the drives go a lot further. You know, there's been more 400-yard drives on this course than any other course. So distance isn't that much of a factor. Distance always is helpful, but you've seen guys who aren't really long off the tee win here because the ball just carries really far. You know, and what's the difference if you have 100 yards in or 135 yards in or whatever? A wedge is a wedge for a lot of these guys. So, yeah, you can overpower some. The par 5s are long, so the big hitters can probably get there in 2, which is a benefit. But I don't think it's an end-all, be-all. The difficulty is really just based off of the weather. Last year, you had Smith win at 34 under, which is a course record. Obviously, an insane score. It's never been below 20 in the last 10 years, besides 2020 when Justin Thomas won at 14 under. That year, you had a lot of weather.
Was that the playoff year with Reed and X?
Yeah.
That was a wild playoff. You remember it?
No. I don't think so.
They kept fucking up on that par 5. All 3 of them. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't remember that.
JT hit it into the bush on a second shot, but somehow made par and still tied everybody. They played it again and they all fucked up and it was bizarre.
You remember 2019? I think we had Woodland in 2019
That's when
when Xander came back and won.
Xander stormed him.
Yeah. And then, yeah, so the last 10, however many winners, you had Cam Smith, Harris English, JT, Xander, DJ, JT, Spieth, and Reed. So stats, I got par 5 scoring, I think is important. Proximity between 100 and 125, can turn into a wedge fest. Putting on Velcro Bermuda. It's really, really, really slow greens.
Who's top 5 in that?
In that, you got Spieth, Cantlay, Xander, Scott, Poston.
Where's Scheffler ranked there?
Let's see. Scheffler, you got. I'll share my screen here for the YouTube folks.
Yeah, so you have to get a hot putter here, definitely, especially if you're going to get to 25 under, which basically is the winning score every year, if not better. And then around the green definitely seems important, or just around the green type guys.
Can you see these? Can you see this?
Yep.
Yeah. So you got the putting guys up there: Spieth, Cantlay, Schauffele, Scott. Rahm is up there. Henley, Morikawa, Scheffler. Scheffler's 16th or 15th because no Rory.
And Sanjay's 16th.
Yeah. The guys who aren't good, I guess, is Hovland last.
How is that possible? No, because he's past Palom slow.
And you know what else? All those other events that he's won at just aren't even measured by Shot Tracker.
Yeah, so it's tough.
Deck,
What events does it measure?
I don't know. Like, not many of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much you want to read into it. Maybe not that much, but it's just something to look at, I guess. I'm not. Guys haven't played in a while, so stats. You're looking at recent stats. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. You can't really take it into stats here. I mean, nobody's played for 2 months.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the course. I think it sucks. It's viewing wise, it's nice.
Yeah, right on the coast. This is where Dustin Johnson's almost made that hole in one on the par 4.
Yeah, fucking awesome. Maybe that's the best shot ever.
Lots of elevations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the course. 18's wicked cool. It's a cool hole.
Yeah, I mean, people are excited about the primetime viewing and all that other shit. Yeah, sure, fine. People are like, I can't get really excited for it. Hopefully, if we get a guy in contention, it'll be exciting. But
yeah, I mean, we just don't get excited about non-cut events. So
field is just too small.
Yeah, 39 guys. Anyways, we'll get into odds here. We got John Rahm plus 650. Seems kind of low.
Yeah, for way too low. I thought it was going to be 10 or 11. I was thinking about betting it.
I mean, that just seems really low. Scheffler 10, JT 11, Xander 11, Cantlay 12. Those are your top 5.
I'm not betting anyone 12 or lower. I'm just not.
I got a gut feel Scheffler is going to contend this week, but then you also look at JT and he just fucks this place up. It's won twice, 2/3, a 5th. I mean, when does he not play well here?
No, he plays well every time. He definitely could, challenge again, I guess. But yeah, I can't get. I mean, he hasn't been playing well enough to bet him at 12-1. I know it's the start of a new season, but I can't get there. I can't get anyone under. I just don't want to.
Yeah.
You?
I've thought about Scheffler and I've thought about JT. But no, I don't want to.
Rahm has good course history too, obviously, but they put him at an unbettable number. Scheffler 13th in his only appearance in 2021. Yeah, JT first, 22nd, third, first, third, fifth.
Yeah. Rahm's never finished outside the top 10 here. And X obviously has good history as well.
Very good. X is 22nd, 1st, 2nd, 5th, 12th. Cantlay was a guy for me who I was really looking at in this range. I thought it was going to be like 16. If he was 16, I would have considered it. 12, I'm not going to, but 15th, 4th, 13th, 4th. So he got to 30 under last year.
Did he?
Maybe he didn't. My bad. Maybe he didn't. There was Jones, Rahm, and Smith all above 30, but then he was the next guy. I think maybe 28.
Yeah.
But he, but obviously he can score around here. I just think you think of hot putter. He's a guy who can get hot putter. I think he likes the slower greens.
Yeah, he gets the hottest putter.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I mean, he can just start drilling putts from everywhere. But I'm not going to go this high. I just would rather hit that little next range and get a couple guys in there.
Okay, next range we got Uncle Tony, 15. Morikawa, Cam Young, Fitzpatrick, 18. Hovland, Sanjay, 20.
Finau is just playing really well. Should be a course fit. He finished 9th here in 2017, but since then he's 31st and 19th and 21 and 22. So probably not for me.
I'm considering him.
Is he just going to be the most prolific winner fucking ever now?
Kind of has been, hasn't he?
Well, he has, but doesn't it slow down for everybody?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I might have to find a Finau Masters number.
33 now everywhere. It's not bad still.
I like that. Man, I just don't know if he can get to 30. Your putter's got to be scorching.
Yeah, that's the tough part about this event, man. Like, what if it gets to 22? Like, it could.
Well, like Finau, I mean, he wins on these non-Florida Bermuda courses. Houston, that was a Bermuda.
Yeah, I just think it's a different type of grass, though. Don't you?
Then what?
Then typical Bermuda.
No, I mean, I know that's what I'm saying. So is Houston.
Yeah, but I don't think Houston is the same as this.
Well, then there's the what do you win? Rocket, isn't that Bermuda?
Yeah, but I think this is like Tiff Eagle. I think Rocket's bent. Because that's why we bet Neiman.
Yeah, Rocket isn't bent. Maybe it was Canada that was Bermuda.
Yeah. I think.
Well, bent. I don't know. I don't love it.
Yeah, you got to make a lot of putts. You got to make a lot. That might be against what I'm thinking for some of these other guys down the board, but like, are we limited to only guys who we know can putt really well?
Got to have a good wedge too.
Yeah, there's a couple guys I'm thinking about betting who just aren't the best putters. But what do you do? I don't know. You can't really predict. Like, who knows? What if he just gets a scorching hot putter? He can and just make every putt. You can't really. I just don't know if we can rule guys out because they can't putt very well.
Yeah, I mean, he gets a scorching hot putter from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much all these guys can, though, can't they?
Yeah, even like next guy, Morikawa, 7th, 5th here. I mean, we've seen cases where he puts the lights out.
Yep, we have. How's he putt at this place? Let's see.
Cameron Young, I'm just gonna say no, right? Never played here.
No.
Same with Fitz. Fitz has never played here. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, guy just doesn't win until he did. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in on Tony, so, but I do get it. He seems popular. My first bet is here, though. I'm out of Morikawa. Yep.
You don't like the course history?
I like it. It's fine. I just don't think his game's all there. I want to see it from him first.
Yep, I hear you. All right, give me your first bet.
First bet is Sung Jae. He's the guy I thought of last week. This is before I even remembered his course history. I just think, first of all, I think he's just due for like a breakout year. You know, like he was close a lot of times last year. He had 3 second place finishes, but he didn't win anything. He won that October swing event, but I don't count that as a season. Like he didn't win anything in 2022. Second at the Wyndham, second at the 3M, second at Tour Championship. And I just think he's due to like break out this year. I think he's, especially while Liv Guy's gone, he's one of the top, I don't know, top player, one of the top players on tour. Not, you know, not 5 or 10, but he's up there. I just think it's his kind of year to break through. And then I like the course fit in addition to the course history. The 5th and the 8th is great. I think he led the field tee to green. When he came in 8th, he just sucked putting. And I think the game works. Like Cam Smith won. They kind of a similar game right around the green putting. Shorter off the tee, is not going to be much of a factor here. I think he's going to be fine. Can get a hot putter in Bermuda, even though he hasn't put well at this place. I'm just going to bank on the fact that that's probably an outlier. I think the number's fair considering everyone else's and how everyone's at 10, 12 to 1, and he's in that group at 20. I think hitting a couple guys, good players in this range is the way I want to take it, and I think he's, you know, one of the ones of them that have the best chance to win.
Yeah, it's kind of like a short plotters course. You see the Zach Johnsons, the Strickers, they win. Harry English. I'm in on Sanjay. I bet him every year here, so yeah, maybe he can. I mean, he's a good putter.
He is.
We need him to gain 4.
Yeah.
Can he do that? Can he do that?
Can Sungjae gain 4 putting?
Gained 2.1 last year.
Of course, Sungjae can gain 4 putting.
Well, can he do
He's
it
a good
for
putter,
us?
isn't he? For us, I don't know, but he can do it.
Lost 3.2 the year before when he came in 5th. Unbelievable. I'm fucking on him that week too.
Yeah, that was when he led the field tee to green.
Yeah.
But the
All
fact
right,
that
well, I'm in on Sanjay. Fuck it. This is a good spot for him.
Matt Jones second. Didn't Matt Jones win Honda?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, and Sungjae won Honda.
So did JT.
So did JT, yeah. So here's the Honda comp. We see a lot of the same interchanging there. Then you have the Masters comp, right? A lot of the guys have won the Masters. I think almost all of them.
Is Honda really a comp? That tournament's like -8 every year.
No, but for whatever reason, not a comp, but there's something to it, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. I'll roll with that. Sure.
Par 73. Is there 5 par 5s?
Does that mean we bet Sepp Straka at 100 to 1?
Yeah, it could mean that.
Another Honda guy I was looking way down the board, Luke List.
The only thing is the field. Like, are those guys going to beat all the guys in this field?
Yeah. Get tough. All right, we're in on Sanjay. What about the other guy at 20, Vic?
I
want to be in, but like it seems like a good spot, but I just can't see it.
You can't see it?
No, I think I'm gonna wait till California to bet Vic.
Yeah, I guess it does make a lot of sense on paper, right? He wins at these resort type places, you know, these low scoring events he's done well at. Course history really isn't that good, which is kind of strange. I figured it would be, but it isn't.
It's bad.
It's bad, yeah.
Not good. It's like last 10 people in the field. Bad.
Yeah.
There's only 40 guys in the field. He's finished 30th each year.
Yeah, I might have been wrong with this. There might not be 5 par 5s. Because there's only 3 par 3s. It might be just an extra par 4 instead of a par 3.
Can't say I remember the TOC. Never hit this event.
I can't remember it either.
It's during football season. I'm usually not watching the golf unless I have a guy in the mix.
Yeah. So I said that earlier. Just want to clear the record. I think that might not be right. So just ignore what I said about 5 par 5s. All right. So Vic, I'm on the fence. I'm considering it just because I just think number wise compared to everyone who's around, he's just a better value.
Definitely.
Isn't he?
Yeah, it's 20-1.
Is you out on this guy?
I'm not out. Around the green concerns me. It doesn't seem like he does what the other winners do.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, only 4 par 5s. Okay.
Like I don't think him and Thomas or him and X or him and Spieth are the same type player. Those guys are polished. He's not polished yet.
No, but I just don't like. It's just such a mixed thing because the fairways and greens are so wide, no one's missing greens. But he lost like 6 strokes around the green when he played horrible here. So I just don't know what to. I don't know what to believe.
I say we bet the Sanjay 20 and then just take some other guys.
Some other guys who won't win. Except Straka and fucking whoever.
I don't know. You never really sold me on Vic. Do you
I'm
have
not
any
sold
selling
either.
points?
No, I don't. All the wins that he has are events like this.
That's the only thing.
Yep, it is the only thing. And he's hot. He just wanted the hero.
Did you know his putting stats? He got a new putting coach last year, and his putting stats increased vastly. He's like top 25 in putting last year, up from like 140 or something.
I did see that. Does that help? Does that sway you at all?
No, I mean he's good with a wedge.
And just the slow greens, like
hey, wins on slow greens.
Even if they open.
I don't know. Let's talk about this next, people. We'll go back to Vic.
Okay.
Next range, you got excuse me, I'm all stuffed up. Young Tom Kim, 25, Sam Burns, 28, Spieth, 28. Anything on those three?
Not for me, no. You?
I mean, Tom and Sung, aren't they the same person?
They are.
Tom gets scorching.
Tom does get scorching. But I just think no.
No, he's not going to win for the third time in 10 tries on the PGA Tour.
Yeah, I just don't think this is the one. I mean, even his wins. What are the fields like?
The Wyndham and Shriners.
Yeah, it's not this.
It's a full cut event, though.
Yeah, but I mean, he has to beat every top guy this week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like Tom. I like him. I'm not going to bet him.
No, I'm not either. Burns or Spieth?
No.
Not Burns?
No.
Isn't that a good number?
I guess. If you're into that type of shit.
What's wrong with Burns?
I don't like his fucking face. That's what it is.
Bermuda Birds, man.
Yeah, I just think
he was
really good.
Hero.
Yeah, it's the fake event, but he really wasn't great down the stretch either, though, was he?
Sammy Burns.
He was pretty bad at the end of last year.
How can I turn Matt into a fan?
Rearrange his face.
Guy won 4 times last year, and Matt thinks he stinks.
He
was 7th at the CJ Cup, gained 9 putting. No, he wasn't good.
He was pretty bad since his win since the Canadian Open. He was bad as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know. Wait, does he win in good fields?
Yeah. He won the fucking
Charles Schwab, Sanderson, Valspar.
Oh, for some reason I thought he won that was answer. Never mind.
Charles Schwab, Valspar twice.
Yeah, I guess not.
in the Sanderson.
I thought he won the St. Jude, but that was the answer. Beat him in the playoff.
He sucks in every major.
I don't know. Are we considering this a good event, though?
No, not really, but good guys win it.
Yeah. But do half the good guys even give a fuck?
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, it's an elevated event now. The purse is like $1 billion, so maybe they do.
Is it?
Yeah,
Wow.
this is an elevated event.
What does the winner get?
Fuck. Let me check. You think that makes guys care more?
Yeah. They can say
Yeah.
it doesn't, but it definitely does.
It does.
But they're coming regardless to this thing.
Last year was 8.2 million. This year it's 15
Wow.
for the field. Let's see who gets to first.
I'm surprised that the PGA doesn't make this like a big event, like a big deal event. You know what I mean?
I think they're trying to.
You know, it's like you're
Are you?
kicking your season off. Like this is like, you should make this a full field event.
They should make it a full field event, but then how's it the Tournament of Champions?
Just don't call it the Tournament of Champions. Just call it the AK. Century of Kapalua.
Yeah.
Kick
should
off
do
the
that.
PGA season.
15 million. Why can't I find how much is it to first?
Does anybody under the age of 60 give a fuck that this is the people that won an event last year?
No, I don't think people even above 60 give a fuck.
Oh, all right. Burns, Spieth, no. These next two guys like money. Hideki and Adam Scott,
Dude.
33. Along with Max Homa and Zalatoris at 33. Those four go.
Okay, just to finish the last thought, 2.7 million to first.
That's pretty good. Really good.
It is 3 mil to come here.
That's what fucking they get at a major, isn't it?
It's close. 4. They usually get like 4, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Nice.
Do you think people care? I think they probably do. And okay, so these guys, I don't know, man. I like Hideki.
Yeah, that number fucks.
It's just a great number, 33 to 1, man. And he's second, third, fourth here, and he was bad, not as good the last couple of times, but like he likes the course.
Wasn't terrible last year, 13th.
If he's healthy, I mean, he's had 6 weeks off now. I know the neck was bothering him a bit, but that's one of those things that rest maybe helps.
He's won in Hawaii last year.
He's just a good player. Like, good players win this event. Would anyone be surprised looking back and saying, "Oh, Hideki won"? Like, oh, he's back. I guess. Like, no one would blink at that. He was fourth at the U.S. Open.
I remember he stormed. I feel like we bring this up every fucking podcast. I think we got on him live at like 500 to 1 at one point.
Yeah, he won the Sony last year.
Yeah, won in Hawaii.
Gained 7.3 putting that week.
Yeah, he shoved it right up Henley's gay ass.
It's gonna be the same greens, right?
I would imagine.
Good history. It's just a good number, like 33 to 1. I don't care. I want to bet it 33 to 1. I don't care. Like, look at the other guys, 33 to 1. They all suck.
You don't gotta twist my arm, man. When it comes to Hideki.
Yeah, but you're telling me you can't putt.
Because he can't.
No, he can't, but sometimes he can. Last year's Sony and the Masters.
This is make sure that last year's Sony was Bermuda, because I know he's awful on Bermuda. If last year's Sony was Bermuda, I'm in.
What the fuck else could it have been?
It's probably only Bermuda, but I'm just want to double check.
Yeah, it's Bermuda. It's the same shit. This course is like a mile away from each other.
Okay. I'm in. Does he win at minus 25?
I don't know. I mean, what do you have to get to come in second and third and fourth here every year? Gonna come pretty close.
Yeah.
And I want to say, I think we looked this up before, and like sneakily he does win at those numbers he has.
And minus 23 at Sony.
Yeah, it could be that. I need to make a Japanese friend.
Why?
So I can fucking get info on Hideki.
I know he took off this morning to go to the tournament.
Is that late compared to what other guys are doing?
I know Finau was over there over the weekend in Hawaii, but he also has family, and he's got his wife's from Hawaii, and I know his wife has a lot of family there. So
yeah, that makes a difference.
But Weasel, I read a quote where Weasel was there the Thursday prior because he hadn't been playing a lot of golf and he was just prepping. So I don't know.
I just wonder if he's healthy. That's my only concern.
Yeah, I don't know any Japs, man.
If any of you guys know any Japs, you can point me in the right direction. Just let me know.
All right, so we're gonna bet Hideki. What happens if we have two Asians on the card? Don't we need a third?
Yeah, KH Lee, I guess.
Oh, fuck. Might have to bet Tom.
Nah.
All right. What about Scott?
No.
Just doesn't get to minus 25.
No.
Homa?
No.
Willie Z, first tournament back, obviously no. Next range, you got Connors and Wise at 35. Wise is an interesting one, just basically coastal Bermuda guy. It's where he plays all his good tournaments. But 35 is not the best of numbers. You need like a 45-50.
Yep, that's how I feel as well.
Next range, you got Power, Harmon, Horschel, Henley, Keegan, all 40.
Kind of like Henley, he fits the mold. He's like basically Harris English, who won here a couple of years ago. He's maybe got the monkey off his back with that win, feeling a little more confident. Would have to make some putts, but he's really good with the wedge. Sticks, he's 150 and in. He sticks as close as anybody.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
But can he beat a good field?
He's on the short list for me.
Oh, we also got to remember this for next week. Most people who win next week have played this week.
Hideki last year.
Almost all of them, I'm pretty sure.
Henley should have won last year, and he didn't play.
Yep. But I don't know.
Billy,
would you bet Henley?
Billy number's high.
It is, and Billy makes sense here, but he's been bad here. I don't get it. Like he's a type 2 who like gets really hot on Bermuda. Doesn't have to worry as much about driving distance. But I just don't know why he really hasn't been good here either.
Yeah, no top 10s.
Yeah, he's been awful. 22, 11, 25, 24, 23.
Yeah. It's weird.
Henley is a third here in his debut back in 2015, and then 17th in 2018, and that's all he's ever played it.
Yeah.
But this is really the limit of where you can actually bet guys, in my opinion, unless you want to bet Straka. But first timer, I'm probably good on that.
Yeah, I'm not going to bet Straka. He's a fast Bermuda guy, right?
Yeah, really fast. What if Henley is 50?
Henley won the Honda.
Wow. Henley could win this, I think.
I would bet a Henley 50.
Yeah. So going Sanjay, Hideki, Henley.
I can't come up with anything for this tournament, man.
I have nothing to say. I'm not going to force it. Everyone's like, I don't know who's going to win. I'm just going to bet 3 guys under 20. Yeah, good for you. I'm not doing it. I would just rather be underexposed and move on.
Yeah. You got a couple of guys talented enough that can win if they get in the mix.
Yeah, I think Sanjay's going to win. I just don't know who else. Like Vic, if you could want to, I mean, there's a case to be made.
Does Finau have double the chance of Hideki of winning this thing?
No, unless you want to look at just the last year.
Hideki won like 3 times last year,
Did he?
technically.
Yeah. So no, he doesn't. I'd love to see Hideki just come out and win.
Hideki won. Oh, it was the year before he won 3 times.
First round leader, I'm gonna bet Hideki and Henley.
Not bad.
I don't got much else on this shit, man.
Okay.
You?
So what's Hideki Sanjay Hideki? You like Henley over a Hovland? You can just bet Hovland instead of Henley.
You could.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And if you bet Henley, you might as well bet Billy too. No, or just be underexposed.
Yeah, I guess that's the decisions we got to make.
Yeah. If you wanted to get real fucking dirty, whether you could bet Hovland, Sanjay, Hideki, Henley, and call it a day.
Probably could.
Probably be ready your number. I don't know if you want to do that. I don't, but
No, I don't either.
Okay.
The 2 guys I know I'm betting are gonna be Sanjay and Hideki. We'll go from there.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's start with a win. If not, we'll see you at Sony for the first full field event.
All right, let's get it, baby.